change for a better. If you, from independence to date, they use it at their youthful age. The reason why we miss the link is because we have left that tradition of making youth to be our leaders. That is why this time around, Accord, we stood to make sure that we get a credible person that is a youth to come and lead Nigerians. And I am telling you and assuring you, when you give this gentleman your mandate, the whole thing is going to change in Nigeria. The youth will have work to do. The youth will have opportunity to go to schools. The youth will have money to spend. And the youth will have money to run their businesses. Women alike. We respect women, and we know they love their children. So I'm calling on Nigerian women to come out en masse and vote for a youth that will take care of his mothers, take care of his younger brothers. I wish you best of luck, Professor. Thank you very much.
Accord! Accord! Greatest of the greatest Nigerian youth. Greatest of the greatest Nigerian youth. Okay, before I proceed, let me respectfully recognize the presence of our wonderful national chairman and the national leaders of our great parties here. I also want to recognize the presence of various state Accord chairmen that are present here. I honorably want to recognize the presence of all the other contestants under the platform of Accord present here today. I want to recognize the presence of all the state coordinators of this campaign present here today. I will not fail to recognize the presence of the Lagos State ESCOs of our great parties, from the chairman down to the local government coordinators. I will honorably also recognize the presence of all the Accord members, JPTS students who are present here. Okay, slow down. I will not fail to recognize the presence of the media house, the security men, and most importantly, the presence of God Almighty, who has given us the privilege to stand. Many years ago, if I'm told that I will stand here to contest as a president of our dear country, I would say it's an impossible task. When I become the president of Nigeria, the youths that make up 70% of the vote will begin to have aspiration again. You know, we have lived too long as Nigerians to see leaders being circulated. It is our time Nigeria experience fresh ideas, new form of leaders that will take us out of the economic problems that we find ourselves. Today we have 133 million Nigerians live under poverty. Today we have over 20 million Nigerians out of school. Today we have more than 70% of our youth unemployed or underemployed. We are suffering as a nation. You know, we are in a new year, a new season. One of the things we must do is to elect new and fresh leaders. Many Nigerians say we have 4 major presidential candidates. But I'm here to say to Nigeria, do away with them. Accord is the only alternative that will give you good leadership. If we want our children to have future, vote for Accord. If you want our mothers to live long and eat the fruit of their labor, vote for Accord. Accord. Today, as a nation, we are so divided. What we need is to be one. And that is what Accord has demonstrated. Most of the presidential candidates you hear of, they boast of what they did when they were young. Today they are old. Many of them are above their peak. We need a leader that will drive us to our future. A leader must have a future to drive you to a future. Some of those that are parading themselves are already out of their future. Accord will give you that future. Accord will take Nigerians out of poverty. Accord will provide the jobs that we need. We are not only saying this, we have been doing it. And I know as we go to the ballot, come 25th of February, we shall be going to the ballot with the consciousness that we need a true change. Not the change we are promised. A true change that will galvanize us into a future that we need. And I know as we begin to do that, Nigerians from all walks of life, this is not a time to believe in lies. Check the character of those that are applying for the job to lead you. I present myself, Professor Christopher Imumole, to lead us and prepare Nigeria towards the great harvest. To prepare Nigerians and to make Nigeria a country that every world we envy. That is what I represent. God bless Nigeria. Thank you so much.
Winner, oh, oh, oh. Winner, winner, oh, oh, oh. Winner, Imumole, you know winner. Winner, pata pata, you know forever. Winner, oh, oh, oh. Winner, winner, oh, oh, oh. Winner, how come you know winner? Pata pata, you know winner.
Thank you. A round of applause for His Excellency, Professor Christopher Imumole. Come on, keep clapping. A round of applause for him. Right now, and going forward, we want to invite the Vice President, His Excellency Bala Maru Bello.
Accord. 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 Oneness and progress. Oneness and progress. Oneness and progress. My special regard goes to the National Executive Committee of Accord Party, led by Honorable Alhaji Muhammad Lawal Nalado, who is the national chairman. Our young, vibrant, energetic, and intellectual presidential candidate, Christopher Irene Imumole. Our members of the Presidential Campaign Council who are here, other leaders and members of the Accord Party, particularly the national leaders and our state chairmen, as well as state coordinators of ACORD for this presidential campaign, other party members, members of the JPTS family. I salute members of the press as well, members of the security agencies, and everyone that is here for this special campaign rally. What I have for you is a message why we are of the Federal Republic of Nigeria under the platform of ACORD. We are in this contest because we are concerned with the problems of Nigeria. We are in this contest because we believe we have a candidate and other members of his team who are competent to solve the numerous problems of this country. We all know that Nigeria is facing difficult times. Life is very expensive. Inflation is every day on the increase. Education is facing serious problems. Cost of living in terms of transportation, as well as our medical bills, are increasing on daily basis. So we believe once you elect ACORD as the president of this country, under the leadership of Professor Imumulen, all these problems will be problems of the past, because he has the intellectual capacity, he has the good understanding and grasp of what Nigeria needs in order to be moved out of these problems to the era of prosperity, peace, and unity for this country. These things he has already achieved in his own personal capacity as a Nigerian citizen who is a philanthropist, as well as someone who has a passion to solve the problems of Nigerians. You are all living witnesses to the fact that he has significantly contributed to the achievement of education in Nigeria by, in his own personal capacity, giving scholarship to many students without knowing them, without regard to where they come from this country. He has been able to empower individuals and families, not only by providing jobs, but also by providing platforms, trading platforms, where they are able to trade online in order to earn some income for themselves and their families. So someone who is able to make this achievement in his own private capacity, once he has the reins of government in his hands, he will do the best for this country. This is one thing that distinguishes him from all other contestants. And he's not just young, but he is a young achiever. So that is why we believe that ACORD is the party to vote for on the 25th of February 2023 in the presidential and all other elections, and is #1 on the ballot. So when I say ACORD, I will say #1, so that you remember when you go to the polling booth to cast your vote. ACORD, 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 #1, #1, #1. So this should stay very much in our memory. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A round of applause for him. ACORD! You know, to be the youngest in the race is not easy. I want to bring on the podium the man that has changed so many lives, I want to bring on the podium a man that has wiped away the tears of widows and orphans. I want to bring on the podium a man that has given thousands upon thousands upon thousands for over 12 years scholarship in Nigeria. If you're a beneficiary of that, come on, shout, Professor Chris. I want to bring on the podium a man that has transformed so many lives. And I tell you, because he has done it in solo, when he becomes the president of Nigeria, he's going to do it better. Come on, shout, Professor Chris. So when I say accord, you say oneness and... All right. With a round of applause and a standing ovation, can I have on the podium the only young among all the presidential candidates, the youngest among them? Can I have the future president of Nigeria? Can I have the man that has changed so many lives? Come on, jam those hands together!
Accord. Oneness. Again, I want to respectfully stand on existing protocol. And why we are all standing, because becoming the president of Nigeria after February election is not a small task. It's a job that needs to be done to change our country. For too long, we have been in an economic circle. We have not moved country. And the only way a country that have stagnated for too long can make progress is to think of changing those who are the cause of that stagnation. Many Nigerians, wherever you are today, listening to me, you know that the only way to change the concept of the underdevelopment of our country today is to change the leadership. I mean political leadership. Nigerians must begin to think of new leaders who have demonstrated passion and value in their personal endeavor. That is why I'm always proud to say that I don't think there is any, please, can we sit down, please? Let's sit down. There is any president contesting in this race that have impacted Nigerians as much that I've done. Are we talking about scholarship? Before my journey into politics, I have been privileged to afford more than 500,000 Nigerians with educational scholarship. Before my journey into politics, God has used us to provide powers, to provide waters to communities that never had this hope. The journey into politics is a journey to rescue Nigeria. Because Nigeria is a red zone country. Nigeria is a danger country. Nigeria is a country that gives very limited opportunity to its people. We cannot continue to live as a nation like that. Hence, there is a need for us to change leadership. There is a need for us to think of a man who is ready to give it all to rescue Nigerians. That is what we stand for in Accord. That is what Professor Christopher stands for. And I've said this, that Nigerians should allow me to use the next 4 years, if opportune, another 4 years, making Nigeria back into the map of progressive nation in the world. Every country all over the world have recognized the power of youthfulness in progressiveness. Countries like Canada, countries like Grenada, countries like UK, countries like France have leaders in their early 40s and they are running the economy well. Nigeria is the only country where a young man who has succeeded tremendously in his private capacity will want to lead the country, and the people will ask him, where is your political experience? My question to them, those who have political experience, have they run the country better? We don't need a leader with political experience. We need a leader that have experience for the development of the people. That is what I have done. Yes, political experience is important, but political experience without development is zero. We need not just a manifesto. We need to have manifestation of development in our country. We are going to ensure that not just the youth alone, the women, our men, have access to welfare. You know, many Nigerians today are not patriotic because many of us have nothing to hold on to as a citizen of this country. Nigeria today runs an economy that is so analog that anybody can become a citizen of our country without any system and any process. We must begin and actively re-engineer our economy to have a system that will drive industrial revolution. We must begin to give birth to the fourth industrial revolution. Today, Nigeria as a country is in its first industrial revolution. We've not even crossed the second, third, and fourth. We must, as a nation, drive this economy. That is what Accord represents. That is what...
Thank you very much. I want to thank His Excellency for this wonderful speech. We want to thank everyone, the national chairman, the VP. God bless you. We believe, God, that come 2023, we are going to meet in Aso Rock. If you believe that, say Accord. All right, right now, I want to recognize. Going forward, I want to invite Engineer Beckley, the Lagos State Accord Chairman, on the podium. A round of applause for him. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. So he's going to give us his goodwill message and at the same time introduce his gubernatorial candidate. God bless you.
Accord, honors and progress. God bless you. Well, I have to say a big thanks. I have to say a big thanks to my Excellency, the National Chairman that came from Abuja. So, Honorable Muhammad Lanlado, is the first and the first of the chairman of ICON. So Accord is flying through him and nobody else. Through him and nobody else in Accord. So thank you very much for your coming here today. And I pray that as you come here, you get safely to your place. Thank you. And I have to say, all the governors that is here, most especially my Lagos State Governor, Excellency Akim Dixon. And the deputy, Mrs. Afolayo. That is the governor of Lagos State. So, as we are...
Dixie. Yeah, buddy. I thought that for you. Oh my God, oh my God. Yeah. Torí kò sí ìbòmíràn tí a lè lọ. Accord. Àjò lè dàbí ilé. Ìmúmọ̀lẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́ pọ̀ ká fi kọ̀ṣọ̀pọ̀. Bébí tó. Nàìjíríà yìí ti gbogbo wa. Ó wá lọ́dọ̀ balẹ̀. Akim torí kò sí òmíràn tí a lè lọ. Àjò lè dàbí ilé. Accord ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́ pọ̀ ká fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀kan. We are going, every day, exceedingly, we are moving, we are moving forward, every day, exceedingly great.
This is number one on the ballot paper. On that very D-Day, when you get there, you check for number one with the logo thumbprint. Say, do this way, just let me see your thumbprint. Good. This is what you're going to see, and make sure you endorse it. God bless you. Going forward, I want to welcome the Edo State Chairman of Accord, Honorable Joseph. A round of applause for him. Come on, a round of applause for him. We call him the Sakashiers.
Accord! I'm not hearing you. Accord! One man! Amen! I remain my very humble and very sagacious self. Ambassador Honorable Joseph Amorogbe, Edo State Chairman of Accord, Edo State Chairman Inter-Party Advisory Council, and also here represented with all the able chairmen from the South-South, from the Southeast, from the North-Central, and the Connaught. I say you're all sagacious. Clap for yourselves. And also every man that are here, all the visitors that are here, you are highly respected. I cannot know your names. Please jump your hands for yourself. You are wonderful. Today is a very wonderful day. Not just because our brother, our son, Professor Christopher Irene, look at that name.
underline that name. Irene, that one sound what? Edo name. Not because that is here, I want to equally give kudos to Lagos State, my co-chairman, and the governorship candidate and his deputy. I want to say you are done well. I want to say that by the grace of God, victories await you. But where we are here today is to officially unveil and the flag of his campaign. That's Professor Christopher Imomole. And now it is our time to vote the youth. He's a youth, he's a man that has proved his honors in the arena of education. He's a man that has made all the youth proud by giving them scholarship, of which nobody has done it before. All of you. Yes, yes, yes. A round of applause for everybody. Accord! Accord! Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Break it down. Thank you. All right, God bless you. Going forward, I want to bring the Borno State Chairman, Alhaji Mutar. A round of applause for him. Keep clapping as
Accord. Oneness and progress. Oneness and progress. Oneness and progress. The national chairman of our great party, Accord Party, Alhaji Mohammed Nalado, the presidential candidate of our party, the vice presidential candidate, all coordinators of Accord. This is a greatest opportunity for all of us to stand up and vote for Accord Party. Accord Party is the only hope for the youth of this country. It is your chance. It is for you that we are here. Please don't forget, Accord is number one. Vote for the number one party. I'm sure on the 25th of February, all of us will come out to vote for Accord number one. Accord! 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 Thank you very much.
all right. A round of applause for him. Going forward, we want to invite the national sound.
Accord! Accord! Oneness and progress. Mo kí alága wa, ẹ má bínú Yorùbá, mo fẹ́ fi bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ o. Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? Ẹ fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀?
Báwa.
Mo kí alága wa àpapọ̀ pátápátá, Honourable Mohammed Lawal Nalado. Mo dẹ̀ kí gbogbo àwọn executive of the National Accord. mo kí presidential candidate wa Professor Christopher Irene Imumole. Tí mo bá kí wọn tán bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kí n là ń lọ́yẹ̀ dáadáa. Wọ́n ní àìmọ̀dó ni ká lè dòdó kó ń lé ódó ká lè dò gan wòran ló dáa. Àwa ló ń lé ẹja bá ń sọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo ètò ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ látàárọ̀ àwa náà máa sọ ṣùgbọ́n ká sọ èdè bàbá wa torí wọ́n ní ká ro ká gbọ́n dídá alẹ́ ni ó de ìran láà tá a bá dá ìran àwọn pípù ìkalẹ̀ ká ro ká gbọ́n wọ́n mọ̀ mú àjẹlọ bá ní o ẹ wo iye ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ń bí lónìí báyìí ẹ̀yin mélòó lẹ níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ nù yín ẹ̀yin mélòó ni ò sí ní skul èèyàn mélòó ni bàbá rẹ̀ ò rówó skul san láàrin yìí ẹjọ́ jẹ́ irọ́ kan náà wọ́n nírọ̀ ni làásáré múṣẹ́ ti gbọ́ àwọn bàbá tí wọ́n ti jẹjẹjẹ tí wọ́n ti yó ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká kọjú sọ́mọ kékeré ẹgbẹ́ yín tẹ̀ lè máa bá sọ̀rọ̀ Accord ẹ má gbàgbé owó òsì ni ẹ fi sí o ẹ má fi jẹun o ẹ̀yin ló kàn kì í ṣàgbàlagbà ọmọdé ló kàn wọ́n á lè lulẹ̀ àwọn tí ò fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ rókè wọ́n á lulẹ̀ Accord.
ẹ̀yin tèmi báwo ni o ṣe wá lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ ṣe wá. ẹ̀yin tí mú mọ́lẹ̀ mo ní báwo ni o ṣe wá lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ ṣe wá. Oya ṣé kì í ṣáná sí wọn lára ṣáná sí wọn lára.
The national chairman of our great party, Alhaji Muhammad Lawan Nalado, the only chairman that we know of Accord in Nigeria, the presidential candidate of our great party, Professor Christopher Imomole, and the vice president. Great Nigerian youth, great Nigerian youth, greatest of the greatest Nigerian youth. Hello, Lagosians. I bring you greeting from the Nigerian youth and from Nigerian youth of Accord. We are here in Lagos to flag off our campaign of Christopher Imomole. I have a dream for you. We only have one presidential candidate that will win the presidential candidate of Nigeria come 2023, which is Professor Christopher Imomole. I have a dream for you that the suffering of Nigerian youth battling is the only chairman of Accord in Lagos State, and Alhaji Muhammad Nawal is our chairman, is our national chairman, piloted the affairs of Accord Party till today. Accord! Accord! Oneness and progress. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Dixie, ye mo kiye dada, ye ma doko joko. Alala ye mo ba lede. Oniko yi mo kiye dada, asubagbe yo niko e laila.
Break it down. Accord. All right. Can I have
any part of Nigeria? Let me first of all thank the national chairman, the vice national chairman, and all these national executives, members of the campaign council, the party leaders, women leader, the great secretary, all the members of Accord, and people that are home to vote for Accord. Accord is in one top on the list. Please do not forget that February 25th 5th and March 11th. Do not forget to tell people at home, everywhere, that vote for Accord. We are going to win this election. Accord is the game changer. There's no other party that will pass Accord this time. APC is what? The only party is what? Accord. Vote Accord. Vote Accord. Oneness and progress. Ní gbogbogbò. Ní gbogbogbò. Thank you.
Christopher, you know about road day at that time. Christopher. Hola, you know about road day. Everybody sing. Eko akete, ile oko. Eko akete, ile oko. Oh, alo jeje komo baya. Eko alo bila, dege dege. Iro atakafo, ibo mi shota. Iro atakafo, ibo mi shota. Ẹni bínú ẹ, àtọ̀ sódò lọ́wẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ náà, ayọ̀jú ẹ̀jẹ̀. Ẹni bínú ẹ lọ sódò lọ́wẹ́. Ẹ jẹ́ náà, àwọn ayọ̀jú ẹ̀jẹ̀. Lọ́dọ̀kọ́dọ̀ tó lè jẹ́. Ayékáyé tó lè jẹ́. Dixon yẹn máa tẹ́ kọjọkọjọ àtàtà yìí. Àwọn Christopher ìfúnbọ̀lẹ̀ wo kí ẹ dáadáa. Ọlọ́láyé mo bá lòdì o, máa tẹ́ kọjọkọjọ àtàtà yìí. Ṣọ́túrí, mo ti rí, ṣọ́túrí, mo ti rí. Kí ló rí? Èmi ti rá buké. Tó dẹrù sórí, tó dẹrù sẹ́yìn, tó tún kó kẹ̀kẹ́. Kẹ̀kẹ́ kó kẹ̀kẹ́ o. Tó bá kọjú ṣe rákété o, ṣé á ti ṣàpèrè lọ.
A single